Alright guys, what's going on? It's Spartan 5 again today with another Call of Duty Strategies video. And before we get into the main topic of discussion, I wanted to clear up one quick thing from the map control video. Now basically those were the sort of strategies for team deathmatches. Now I didn't really talk about game types like Domination or Demolition that have set spawns. And just for Domination, the basic rule of thumb in this game type is B is the key. You want to control your base flag and the flag B, and that's it. Let the other team have the last flag, that's fine. That's because the spawns will be basically set where you guys spawn, your team spawns on one side, the other team spawns on the other. Spawns where their flag is. This is what you want, because then you can do what is known as spawn trapping. What is spawn trapping now? Spawn trapping is when, basically, your team pushes so much forward, pushes so much upwards to the other team's spawn, where they cannot move out. They basically are interlocked into their spawn. They can't move, can't do anything about it. That's spawn trapping. And that's why it's so controversial in the game community. People are thinking, well, is this a really fair thing to do? I mean, people don't have a chance against it, you know? I mean, they spawn in, boom, they're killed. Spawn in, boom, they're killed. Is this fair? That's up to you. I think it's a pretty effective way of playing. It's not very fun when you're the receiving end of it, but when you're the person giving it, it's a hell of a time. I'm telling you that, because it keeps kills keep coming. So, I mean, it's up to you to think of whether it's fair or not. And the same strategy goes for Demolition, only it doesn't, Demolition doesn't have spawns exactly like Domination, because in Domination, if you push too forward, you know, trying to make that sound right, if you push up too much, then the spawns will flip. So where you start spawning at the enemy flag, the enemy starts spawning at your flag, just so that, you know, the spawn trap doesn't get too serious to the point of where you're literally inside of their spawn, where you can just stand right there and the guy spawns behind or in front of you or something. Demolition. This is another controversial game type. In Demolition, the spawns won't flip. They do not flip. They are 100% set to the point where the enemy will just keep spawning at that same spot the entire match. So what you want to do on Demolition is basically push up as much as you can until you are inside of the enemy spawn, just raping them. There'll be like a point where literally these guys cannot even get out of their spawn. They can't even take a step outside their spawn, because literally you'll be just right in their faces. And that's where the whole controversial, what was it, 600 kills, 700 kill gameplay came back. People on Demolition, they, set it up so that they could achieve the spawn trap, and that's what happened. It was set up, but it was set up to be like a perfect scenario where it's a perfect spawn trap. They can't go anywhere. And that's technically what a spawn trap is. So that's basically clearing up a little bit on that. Just talking more about other game types and map control and failing here, good God. Now, the one other point that I wanted to make, and this is probably one of the best things anyone can tell you. This is the most helpful. This is what you really should strive to achieve. And this is playing with a full party, or at least playing with some other people. Now, I'm not saying, if you're, don't have any friends, then you're going to do sucky. Because usually I don't play with a full party. I usually just play Team Deathmatch, and in Team Deathmatch, you don't need a full party. I'm just saying, usually if you're playing game type like Domination or Demolition or, something like this, you want to play with a full party. Just because you can talk with each other, set things up, and you can achieve greatness. You can get a whole bunch of wins going. It's a lot of fun, and really and truly, Call of Duty was meant to be played with friends. That's just how I see it. It's meant to be a game where you can go around with a bunch of buddies and just have a blast. Got a text. So, generally speaking, if you're going to be playing in a game type like this, you want to go in with a full party. I mean, if you're not, it's going to be a really tough time. You're not going to have a lot of fun. You're not going to do that well. Unless you are a really good Call of Duty player and don't need a full team. Now, when I say this, I mean, it's getting kills. You're going to need, a full team effort to capture flags. I mean, it's no other way you look at it. You need other teammates to help capture flags. You can't be a Rambo and, just expect to capture every flag and, win the game just by yourself. In Domination Demolition, it's highly recommended to play with a full party. Now, what if you're thinking, well, Spartan, I don't have any friends on my friends list. Don't worry. That's why Wings of Redemption and other people have made websites called HuppetGaming.com, where you can go and find other players and make squads, make clans, and get to know people. I don't have one of these websites set up, but you can always go on HuppetGaming.com and check it out. I'm not trying to sell Huppet Gaming, by all means. It's just a website I know where people get on and basically they're just parties that form, friends form, and I see it as a great opportunity. I've never been on HuppetGaming.com because, well, I haven't the need to, because I've made a whole lot of friends from YouTube. I don't really need a website to help me find friends. But just for any of you guys who don't have a YouTube, who, don't have friends who have your system, let's say you have a PS3 but everyone at school has a 360. That kind of sucks. Well, maybe you should go to Huppet and find some PS3 people, I mean, heck, just try it. You never know what's going to happen. I'm just saying, playing in a full party, that's probably the best way to go at this. And that's something that'll help you with all these different things, like map control. If you're talking with people, you can say, hey, the spawn's flipping, and you'll alert everyone so that everyone knows, hey, you know what, we gotta watch out because the spawns are flipping. Or maybe, hey, everyone's in this area, go over here, we need some help over here. Just communication with your teammates, with friends, can make the difference between a loss and a win. I mean, really and truly. So the match is almost coming to a close here. We got another couple minutes. I'm trying to find or figure out some more strategies that I can give you guys with all of this. If you guys want me to continue, let me know. I'd be more than happy to. And let me know, have any of these strategies really helped you guys at all? Should I do more in-depth coverage into each thing, or, am I doing a good enough job? And, oh my gosh, oh, here we go. So, thank you guys for watching. The match is almost over. Yep, pretty much. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.